The Queen. Buy it, get it. It's got to be good.
Oh, there you go. Now, let's get serious. Speaking about the Queen, she had this to say about you this weekend, Donald Trump.
I think decent people need to stand up against it. We should not accept it, Joe.
But how do you stop it?
Well, I think we have to speak out against it. Like, for example, a recent entry into the Republican presidential campaign said some very inflammatory things about Mexicans. Everybody should stand up and say, that's not acceptable. You don't talk like that on talk radio. You don't talk like that on, the kind of political campaigns. No, but I think he is emblematic. So I want people to understand it's not about him, it's about everybody. But then the second thing is guns. Let's just cut to the chase. It's guns.
So Donald Trump, first of all, she attacked you personally, didn't name you. What do you think about that?
Well, number one, I'm honored. And number two, as far as Mexico is concerned, I believe strongly in a very, very strong border. We have no border right now. It's like a sieve. It's like water pouring through. It's ridiculous. And I have a great relationship with Mexico. I have a great relationship with Mexican people. And frankly, I just feel strongly that you have to have a border. It has to be strong. I often say that nobody can build a wall like I can build a wall. I build great buildings all over the world, and frankly, nobody can build like I can build, and nobody can build a wall like I can. And some people thought that was a racist statement. It's not. And I'm not talking about keeping Mexico out. I'm talking about keeping the world out. We're like a dumping ground for the rest of the world, Hugh. I mean, they just send, and we're not getting the finest people. We're getting people that many other countries, including Mexico, don't want. They're sending them over to us because our government is so stupid and so foolishly run that we accept everybody with open arms. It's not like the old days. So we're getting a lot of bad people coming in. And I'm not talking about Mexico. I'm talking about a lot of bad people, period.
So she is
coming through and they're pouring through our border, and we don't know what to do with them. So we literally fly them to all parts of the country. We take them to all parts of the country. So I feel we need a strong border. I know. If we're going to have a country, we need a border, and we have to have a strong border. So illegals aren't coming in, and that's illegal from all over the world.
But Hillary was saying that you were using incendiary speech. Did she falsely accuse you?
Well, I would say yes, because I don't. I mean, all I do is I want to have borders. Now, if that is incendiary, if that's being tough or being unfair, you let me know. But I think having borders and having strong borders, and I mean strong borders, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And frankly, this country better get smarter. We're not going to have a country. As I said, we're a dumping ground for the rest of the world, and we have got to create a border. You don't have a country without a border. What's a country? How do you define a country if you don't have borders? So many people have given me praise for saying it. A lot of the people running, they don't want to say it because, you take some heat when you say it. And this has nothing to do with the Mexicans coming in. This has to do with the world coming in. The world is coming in. You're going to have Middle East coming in. You're going to have everybody coming in because it's literally a sieve.